Hello, welcome everyone to another Maize and Brew regular season game simulation prediction. I am your host, as I have been throughout this series, Anthony Broom, the team site producer, managing editor over at maizeandbrew.com. And do we have ourselves a little treat for us today? Michigan and Ohio State will meet here on the gridiron. Everything looks good. Everything looks like it's ready to roll. I'm not going to waste your time. It's time to roll. We got a snow game. Ready to roll. I didn't do anything with the rosters for this other than I went through the Athlon preview and just made sure the depth chart looked the way it was projected to look for both teams. Obviously, there have been some injuries for Michigan. There's been some benchings. We're sticking with what got us here. So, because I went through and updated the rosters the roster file. I didn't change anything. Just made sure the depth chart looked like what it was. So we're ready to roll. Wilson deep to return. The kickoff is down for a touchdown. You see David Cook, Dave Larvman, Logan Evans, Tegan Johnson, Cameron Stokes, Golden Fitness, Des Nuts, Dunedin's here. QED is here. Welcome. So we have some Buckeye fans in the chat today. Welcome. You're welcome here too. We like you. As long as you like the video. Sorry, there's been a little bit of choppiness early on. I'm not sure what's going on. But stream is healthy. Stream looks good over here, so we're ready to roll. Love a good snow game with these two uniforms. I don't think we've had one of these in a long time. Blake Gober is here. Nate the Great is here. Mike Nape is here. Mike DeVries is here. Jake Summers, Clarence Kroom. Let me know where you're watching from today. Again, I'm here at Maize and Brew HQ here in the Metro Detroit area, undisclosed location. Blake Gober says, "We like you." That is a lie. I'm just trying to be cordial. All right. Good opening drive from the defense. Let's see what J.J. McCarthy in the offense does here. Oh, hello. There you go. That's how you start a game. Again, be sure to, I think we have more people than usual here so far today, so please do us a favor, leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming. We'll do the bowl game on Friday. Michigan 7-4, so they were bowl eligible before this game even started, which is the baseline expectation, honestly. All right, both defenses held strong here. Cameron Stokes, why are U of M and OSU the same overall? They shouldn't be. They're not. I said all I did was update the rosters. When you go through and look at OSU's roster in this game, I said not a lot of guys in like the mid 80s. I was kind of surprised by that. I didn't change anything. I went through and made sure Ohio State starters were in. Michigan starters were what they have been, so nothing was changed on this end. Ross Hickson, how are you choosing the bowl game? I haven't decided yet. I think I know who the opponent's going to be, but I haven't decided which bowl game it will be yet. QED wants to see a CMU Michigan bowl game. As funny as that would be, the goal is to get people to the channel to watch the video. So. There we go. Blake Gober brings up a good point here. The bowl game should be against Iowa State. I hadn't thought of that. Maybe I'll have the people vote for it. I'll put out a Twitter poll. Because like I said, if they lose this game, they go 7-5. That kind of knocks down. Like, I'm not going to have them play Alabama at 75. The whole object of this is that we want it to be as realistic as possible. So we'll see. 8-4 puts you in the mix to be in one of those Florida bowl games. No, yeah, we will not. It's not going to be Florida. I'll put out a Twitter poll. Arizona, Iowa State, Tennessee. That's interesting. Auburn. I'll come up with 4 and put out a poll. One game at a time, though. You guys are looking ahead to the bowl game. Fans are already looking ahead to the bowl game during the Ohio State game. EJ Holland Bowl, Michigan versus Texas. That could be an interesting one. EJ, welcome. It's good to have you back here. That brings up 4th and 3. All right, Michigan's on the board first. It's a snow games, so things might be a little ugly. Who's going to be able to run the football better? Who's going to keep their quarterback clean? Anon/QED says, there's unrealistically a little share of red in the big house in the audience here. Yeah, usually there's way too much of it. The old rumor is that there are Ohio State fans that are Michigan season ticket holders, and they sell all of the games they have except for the Ohio State game every 2 years. I don't know how true that is. It would not surprise me. Cameron Stokes, I don't want to be mean, but I don't foresee a snow game against these two anytime soon. It's not being mean. It's late November in Michigan. You can't rule it out. It's a video game. Don't worry about it. Dunedin says the Indiana game at home a couple years back was fun. The snow started coming down very, very quickly. Yeah, that changed really super fast. Michael Maddie, nothing better than to watch an OSU and Michigan game at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday in July. Well, happy Christmas in July. This is escapism. It's wish fulfillment. We provide all those things here in the dead of summer. All right, end of one quarter. So far, Michigan kind of has them off guard here. Second quarter starts. Remind you to follow us. All of our socials are down in the description below. Subscribe, leave a like on the video. Dave Larman with a good question here. Which is easier to cover work-wise, a winning team or a losing team? It's a winning team is easier because anything they do is going to sell. And that would be my answer there. Now, I can tell you what the hardest thing to cover is. It's a team that goes 8-4 or 9-3 and have that be polarizing. Pick a direction. Either be great or stink. Because we can sell stink and we can sell success. We can't sell middling. That's why there hasn't been a ton of buzz this offseason, because people are just kind of turned off by it. Look at Blake Corum. rumbling, stumbling, and bumbling into the end zone. Michigan leads 10-0. I like that. Okay, this is a thing that's happening. All right, that's kind of been the MO in some of these games. One team gets up early, the other team gets its shit together and starts making a comeback. So, see if that happens.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Pretty big play coming up for Ohio State here. We're just going to assume that Ohio State is undefeated coming into this game because it's a lot more fun that way.
Barrett makes the tackle. Gain of 13 yards. First down.
Cameron, are there no fumbles in this game? Do you remember how the Indiana stream ended? There are fumbles, all right. Oh, they are playing the option perfectly.
Tackles him for a loss. Called a loss of 5 yards on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
G-Spink 574. Who'd have thought if we win this game, this is how we go 8-4? Well, we're not going to count our chickens too early. Wow. Could have had him sacked a few times there.
Wilson with the reception. Perry makes the tackle at the 46-yard line.
Cameron, I'm just messing with you, my friend. It's all good. Shame on you for missing that stream. Wow, okay. Another big stand for the defense there. Question here in the chat from Michael Maddie. If Michigan goes 8-4 with a win over OSU, are you still firing virtual Harbaugh and becoming coach next season? The athletic department does not have a statement on this time in terms of the future of its football coach or his potential replacement should a decision be reached on his future. Ohio State is just not covering anyone. Did Michigan really go up 3 scores in this game? EJ Holland says, I'm really interested to see how CJ does as their starter. All this buzz came after Elite 11. He wasn't really a can't-miss recruit. Yeah, I don't remember really hearing about him until Michigan had the situation where J.D. Johnson wound up not being able to play. And you kind of remember C.J. Stroud. Like, that's where his name popped up for me. I mean, usually for those elite guys, especially the guys that wind up going to your Ohio States, you usually hear about them well in advance, but being kind of like 1 foot in the door on recruiting at the time. Yeah, you're right. There was never a ton of buzz on him.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Needs 6 here. Cameron asked, was C.J. Stroud an Urban Meyer recruit? No, he was Day, I believe.
Hey, number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike. Mike, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, go.
Dunedin says the Maize and Brew PS3 is teasing us right now. I cannot speak to the powers of the PS3. All I know is that Michigan's up by 17 points. Things are getting nutty. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen from here, too. Is I'm going to tweet this out at halftime, the link to it, and Michigan will probably win this set. And then our mentions, our comments are going to be filled with Buckeye fans going, yeah, well, there's no way this happens in real life. Duh. This is so unrealistic. It's a video game. Funny thing is, like, we know there's very little chance of this happening, and we're just having fun with it. Like, no one here is sitting here saying this is canon, or even this series of streams is canon. But it's funny that it's kind of going to annoy Ohio State fans for at least the time being. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness.
Johnson is the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
People forget that Ohio State hasn't beat Michigan in like 600 days. See, we're already getting it from our own fans in here. There's no way this happens in real life. What do you want me to say? Now they're just opening up a can. Now we've ripped open the multiverse. Wow. Just absolutely beating the holy hell out of him. Oh boy.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 12's the mic.
Williams with the catch. Called a gain of 10 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Roger, Roger. Mike 12. Mike 12. Yeah. Take over.
Williams makes the reception. That's a gain of 8 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Reset, cut right. Mike 12. Mike 12. I'm coming after you.
Offense calls a timeout.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mike 12. Mike 12.
Number 33 with the reception. Gain of 7 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4. Williams makes the reception. Rice on the tackle at the 40-yard line. 1st down.
Down. 6 and 4.
I don't know. This might be the game that gets 7-4 Michigan into the playoff.
The pass is incomplete. Number 83, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
3 down. Check 83. Ball's going to 83. Go.
All right. Yeah, there we go. The fumble for Cameron, finally.
Number 2, deep to return. Number 2 returns.
Oh, man.
Returned 23 yards.
Double tight. 4 down. Mike 3. Combo. Here we go. Black 90.
I apologize for nothing.
Snap on the tackle. No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
mean, I do
Check nine, check nine. Watch the run. They're running it.
I do kind of have to be careful how I say this. I kind of wouldn't mind if this got a little chaotic, but
That brings up
I also would love for it to be 60-0. 60-0.
Tight right, tight right. Four down, four down. I got two, I got two. 0-0, Mike free. Go.
Yeah, like this is by far the least realistic thing that's happened in any of these streams.
incomplete. Fell the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
I think that's Michigan's first punt of the game. No, they had a slow first quarter. All right, Ohio State, if you're going to make this an interesting game,
9 yards.
you better do it now. 5 sacks in the first half. We love to see it. Again, I show you my hands. I'm not controlling this game. We're just watching. People don't believe what's going on. I don't believe what's going on. But we'd be naive to think that there isn't some kind of run coming from Ohio State at some point.
1st down.
Shout out to Ohio 722745. Clearly a Buckeye fan in here, but like watching and being a good sport and having fun with us. Like that's what this is all about. So
13 yards.
yeah, welcome. Let's have a good time.
10.
Mike 12, Mike 12. I got you. Go.
Yeah, 148 viewers, but only 36 likes so far. Come on, y'all. That's from Blake. Yeah, hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel.
Make it 2nd and 7.
We love that you guys are here. Thank you for your support. These have been fun. We have one more still.
That's a loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Go. Screen.
Number 33 with the reception. That makes it 4th and 4. The field goal attempt is good.
Brandon Linderman, I'm sorry. Why is JJ playing and not Cade? First time I've caught this broadcast, so unsure of season dealing. We made a business decision somewhere around when Michigan started the year 3-3 that it seemed like it was a lost year, and we wanted to just make it a little more interesting.
Number 2 with the return. Kickoff return of 24 yards.
Cameron, Anthony, the only true OSU person I hate is Greg Madison. Do you agree? He might be the least, the former Buckeye I hate the least, given that he was at Michigan before.
Johnson makes the run.
I mean, I could think of probably 100 guys ahead of him. Dave Larman, do you think Michigan will play the 3-4 all year? I think that will be their base look on defense.
Mike 3. Combo.
6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Blake Gober, I wonder if some Ohio State player will take a screenshot of this and put a print out on their bulletin board for motivation. Whatever it takes, I guess. I don't know. It's funny to think of something with the Maize and Brew logo in the top corner and my dumb ass in the bottom left-hand corner being plastered all over. Oh no! all over the football building in Columbus.
Get on him! Get on! Get on! We got it! Check, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there. Four down. Check 83, ball.
Incomplete pass. Number 83 was the intended receiver on the play.
Man left.
Third down.
Four down. 0-0, Mike free.
Oh boy.
Number 54 with the sack. Call it a loss of 12 yards. That makes it 4th and long.
Mike Nate. Anthony, who are you pulling for when Michigan plays Central Michigan? I just hope both teams have fun. I will say this, though. I paid one school tens of thousands of dollars and continue to pay them tens of thousands of dollars for my education there. But from a pure business standpoint,
Makes the tackle.
I'm going to recuse myself from that conversation.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Ohio State making it a little interesting here.
Makes the tackle up at the 48-yard line. First down.
The dog is snoring, sawing logs over here.
Hutchinson on the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. That makes it
174, that's definitely a record for us here, watching live. Please reward us with a like, because I'm shameless that way. All of Maize and Brew's social stuff is down in the description below as well. Be sure to subscribe, follow, all that stuff.
Number 33 was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10.
That's a third quarter number too, so hopefully we can push this past 200. Fourth quarter comes around. Like Gover, you pay them tens of thousands of dollars while the other school's fans get you paid tens of thousands, tens of dollars. Tough choice. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to start raising money for me, the Michigan fans, paying me directly, I mean, I'm open for name, image, and likeness business as well. So, yes.
Mike 3! Red 2! Red 7, red!
Wilson makes the catch. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Hassan is the number 2 running back. At some point mid-season, we also decided to get a little quicker, younger, faster at running back. Again, for people who haven't been watching these streams, things were getting real bad there for a sec. This thing was teetering at 3 and 3. I was wondering if we'd even get to 4 or 5 wins, let alone 7 where they're at now. So at a certain point, we just made a decision to go with the youth movement. Dunedin. I went to Toledo and did not have a good time at that game when Michigan lost to Toledo in 2008. Yeah, that's a real... Like, that's one of those things where it's not just black and white. Like, me putting myself in your shoes, I would have been thrilled, overjoyed for my school, but also just absolutely devastated for, let's call a spade, the team that I put more capital and have more interest in, to be frank.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
I'm here all day. Go.
Garrett makes the tackle. No gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Mike Nape says he has the question of the day for me. He says, if you could relive your life as a bench warmer at Michigan or a starter at OSU, what would you choose?
Wilson with the reception.
In the era of name, image, and likeness, I'm going to go be a starter at a national title contender. But in a year where we're just talking pure fantasy and childhood dreams and all that type of stuff, just to be on the sidelines at Michigan would be...
Man left.
I can't say I would have had an issue with that. Ew. That's the grossest question of the day, not the best one. I don't like that at all. I know that the Hearths own the M-Den, but since it is the official retailer of Michigan, how are they able to get around the NIL rules of Michigan athletics not being allowed to coordinate sponsorships? It's a private business. It's not the University of Michigan's business. Now, they license out their name to the school store, or the stores in the stadium, things like that, but it's not... The M-Den is not officially a University of Michigan business. And plus, even these school bookstores have been selling jerseys for years. And they could put the number 16 on it and say, oh, it's just number 16. But you know number 16's in there because of Denard Robinson. Wow, okay, this is happening, huh? Okay. Paul Garish asks, sorry if you already discussed this, but what are your thoughts on JJ's recent announcement regarding NIL money? Do you think others will follow suit, or will he be unique? I can see other people doing the same. I think someone like JJ McCarthy, I think he probably realized, now again, this is projection and this is assuming, but he's a 5-star kid that expects to play and play for a while at some point. NIL money, like he's going to get, now is he going to get paid, allegedly Bryce Young at Alabama, Nick Saban says he's got like 7-figure offers on the table. I don't know if that's going to be what JJ brings in NIL-wise, at least until he's like a starter and we'll see the varying amounts of success he has, but I think he also probably knows he's probably going to be an NFL player at some point. So for him to say, "Hey, I'm gonna give away some of what I earned to charity," first of all, it's a tax write-off. But second, I mean, I think that's just high character. He's wise beyond his years. I think fans are really going to come to love him, regardless of how good he winds up being.
That makes it 1st and 10. Called a gain of 12 first down.
It's one final social media push
Hey,
here.
pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check back 12. Back 12, back 12. Go, go.
And we get the reception. That's a gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Oh, you got deep? 12's the mic. Go.
Gain of 21 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
Right, Roger. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
No. Okay. Ohio State's on the board. Congrats to them. Congrats for scoring your first touchdown. EJ Holland says, that's JJ. He listens to motivational podcasts more than he does music. Always took pics with kids after his high school games. Every teammate loves him. Just a selfless dude that will change the culture. That's what they need. And that's why I'm a big proponent of, you want him on the field when he's ready, but I'm not wasting time when he's ready to play. Because that guy is the single most important player on this roster over the next 2 to 3 years.
Wolverines recovers the onside kick.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Pull down. 0-0, Mike free.
Call it a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Double tight. Pull down. Mike three. Go.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. First down.
Man left. Pull down. Check 83, ball goes 83. Mike three.
Dane says, I bought tickets for this game 2 weeks ago, and this is giving me total unnecessary hope.
Bring up 2nd and 12.
It's the hope that kills you, right?
Cut and left. Pull down. 0-0, Mike free.
194 people watching live right now. That's crazy to me. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to our channel. Leave a like on the video. Follow me on Twitter. Follow the website. All of that stuff is down in the description below. Thank you so much for your support for this and for all the streams we've done. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the site.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Blake Gober says, JJ will either help Jim Harbaugh keep his job or lose it. Single most important job of player development in Jim Harbaugh's career is here. Yeah, they absolutely cannot miss on him.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
They can't miss on him. If they miss on him, this whole little experiment is over. So that's why, like, I'm fine with not rushing him out there, because once he hits, they have to get this right. They have to get this right. Because if he's not ready and they throw him out there, that could just start a whole chain of events that you don't want to go down there.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
Let's pick it up. Out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. 0-0, Mike free.
Running clock now. We could start popping bottles every month. Dave Larman, is there such thing as Michigan Mafia, a.k.a. the Blue Wall? I will say this. I have to choose my words carefully. I'm friends with most of these people. Friendly with a lot of these people. I don't believe there is some kind of coordinated media effort to fluff the University of Michigan, to make them look better. That's pretty ridiculous. Now, are there people in the media market that have ties to the university and probably are a little more hesitant to be critical? Yes, there are. But I don't think there is a faction of Michigan State fans, Ohio State fans, national people who think that this is just a PR firm for Michigan football. Our site hasn't been that, and I'm happy for that. We'll continue to be that. And you probably sacrifice the following a bit when you don't pick a lane, when you're not overly positive or overly negative. But I'd rather have like a third the followers of someone else on either side of the spectrum and just like be honest, be truthful, call things the way you see them too. So I guess my answer to that question would be kind of, but that happens everywhere too. I mean, there's a green wall, there's a scarlet wall, there's a, take your pick.
That's a gain of 51 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
We got past 200, 204. That's awesome. For this ridiculous little project, that's awesome.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you how you can do one final toast to us for the regular season is just leave a like on the video. Just hit that little thumbs up right below the video. You're watching it right now. Just do me a favor, hit a quick thumbs up for us. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Anthony T. Broom. That's in the description below. All of the social stuff is down in the description below.
Called a loss of 3 yards on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
I'm just going to soak this one in with the rest of it.
Wolverines get the run. That's a loss of 3 yards on the play. 3rd down.
So as the time winds down here, I got to be better about saying I know that. I'm working on it. Maize and Brew will be in Indianapolis the next few days for Big Ten Media Days. We will be there Friday for Michigan stuff. I'll be traveling there tomorrow, which is Wednesday. So we'll have coverage on that. The Big Ten Profiles and Projection Series podcast started rolling out yesterday with Luke Giardi and myself. Started out with Illinois, so if you want a quick little 15 to 20 minute snapshot of each team in the Big Ten and quick little preview. It's not quite a deep dive, but I think it gives you a nice baseline of how we feel about these teams going into the season. Maize and Brew Podcast, Apple, Google, Spotify, Stitcher. So, that is what's coming up for us this week. We'll do the bowl game stream on Friday. Oh, hello! How about one more from Blake Corum to cap off the game? Touchdown Wolverines, 96-yard run. I believe that puts him over 200 yards for the game. Just absolutely beat the piss out of virtual Ohio State. We'd love to see it. Love to see it. Michigan will not be going to Indy because they will carry an 8-4 record into the season. 6-3 is not good enough to win the Big Ten East, unfortunately. But
The extra point attempt is good.
we will go to a bowl. What a ridiculous ass stream. All of these, I think, have been pretty realistic throughout the year. But this was outrageous. It makes every single loss we've endured up to this point totally worth it. So Michigan finishes 8-4 in the regular season, 6-3 in conference play. God, I mean, even if just get one of those games, all those games were winnable. Missed opportunities for sure, but we play a bowl game now. We'll do that Friday at 4 p.m. here on the Maize and Brew YouTube channel. I mean, what a ridiculous... I should put a disclaimer. This game does not reflect the views and predictions of Maize and Brew and its staff members, but Maize and Brew HQ PS3 has spoken. So. And again, maybe we've manifested the positive energy we need.
Number 33 carries the ball. Gain of 11 yards. First down.
We're going to put it to a vote. I'm going to put a vote out. We're going to put a vote out after this game of who the bowl game opponent is.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards.
And everyone in here that's chiming in with who they want to see in the bowl game, you better be here Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Counting on you. Wait, do I owe them a trip to the Big Ten title game? Is that how it goes by division? I thought it was just your conference record. And they still lost 3 other conference games. Two other conference games. Oh my God. What a ridiculous day. We'll cycle through the stats. We'll do what we do. Again, if this game doesn't go to show you that everything we've done over the past month or so with these streams can be taken with a grain of salt, I don't know what to tell you. So. Wow. Yeah, so Ohio State will still represent the Big Ten East and Indy in this scenario. It is your conference record, so that's where early in the year those games hurt you, right? Wow, what a game. What a game, what a season of streams. We'll do player stats really quick. J.J. McCarthy, 17-26. Balanced day through the air. Chris Hinton, 3 sacks, his best game of the year. And I want to prove really quick, because there are people at the beginning of the stream that said I messed with or manipulated the rosters. CJ Stroud's an 85. That's better than JJ McCarthy. Master Teague's an 88. That's better than anything on Michigan's roster. Jamison Williams, Garrett Wilson, all of these guys, Chris Olave, everyone here is better than what was on Michigan's roster. Their offensive line was pretty bad. But defensively, all guys that were highly rated. So I did not mess with rosters or anything. Okay? So we'll put that to bed. But yeah, hey, it's a bowl game now. I will put the vote on Twitter. But other than that, let's just get out of here and ride the good vibes through the rest of our day. So thanks for watching. It was a good time. It's been fun. The regular season 8-4 record, 6-3 in conference play. You'll take it. If this is the scenario, how that season plays out, you take it. So what it means for Virtual Harbaugh's future remains to be seen. But that's going to do it for my immediate future. Be back with you guys on Friday. Have a good week. We'll talk to you from Indy. We'll be back at Maize and Brew HQ on Friday afternoon at 4 p.m.